Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacino. So, holding on the rotation zone, finally a nice igniting move, dead stop pretty much on our 69.38 area, 69, 37 was our projected high, poking through it on the next bar, a little more resistance. At that point, you can always update, drag the level higher. This is still this move that started it. We had this little hitch in here. I'd still use that, which then gave us a cluster up around this 71. Well, this is a new drag, but it gave us a 71.41. Right now, the high is at 71.27.90. So right now, I have the retracement levels from here. If this pushes higher and doesn't pause for at least a bar, you're going to have to update those levels. But right now, let me move these levels too. Let me just, so we can see what's going on here. I'm going to take this one now up to this next level so we can really gauge where we're going from here. All right, so pullback level, first area of pullback, 69.69 area with the rising 8 to 12.5% pullback. If we have a deeper pullback, then I'd be watching for about 6,800 to 6,840. Catching on the rotation zone and looking at that. Let's see what we look at higher. So the major level is going to be, let's just see if this does give us a cluster. I'm going to use this one just because it gives us a cluster instead of a lot of intermediate levels. We're going to do 7,200. 72.70 to 72.88, really nice cluster in there. Then 74.46 are the next levels higher. So you have their pullback and the next target levels. So easily 7,200 can be used to raise a stop. 72.88 to 72.70, another raise a stop or take profits. Any pullbacks and rotations back up are now adds. We'll go over to the daily chart. So we got the first cross rotation zone. You can see here, even on the pullback to that 68.10 level, we have the hooking up 50, and we are going to have the rising 8 coming into that. So that's a very key level to watch if we do have that bigger pullback. But that's pretty much what we're watching for, just pullbacks onto 4-hour and daily rotation zones, and then rotations back up, moving our stops as we hit the next scan levels, and you now know what levels we are using. Switching over to Ethereum. Let me expand this a bit. So, whoa, that got bumped. It should be on that high. So, all right. Got the first cross. Nice little pullback. This actually was in the rotation zone on the 1 hour. Here's the nice pullback on the 1 hour. Kind of just shy of our 292 level. Pulling back again. Again, this is 1 hour, and then pushing up just above our 296 level. Pulling back again. Let's switch back to that 4-hour chart to get the bigger perspective. At this point, those levels are hit. We can go. These are the major levels that we'll just keep up there for right now. Areas we'll be watching for on a pullback, I'd be watching for about 288 to 286 right in here. If we do pull back lower than there, 282.50. Don't want to see a close back below the rotation zone. Ethereum's actually picking up a little strength. Let's look at that daily chart though. Daily chart. Let me expand this. Here we go, so we can all see it. All right, so yesterday we got the close in the rotation zone. Moving up to the prior GAN level, hitting a little resistance there. Now, next key areas. These are both in the rotation zone. Also, this 301 target, right just above this flat area. So 300, 301 is going to be very key. And then I'd be watching. I would not ignore this about 306 level, especially with the declining 21 coming in there. That's going to be your next area of resistance right up here. So these are key areas to raise stops or take partial profits and then look to re-add on the pullbacks to the rotation zones. I would not be as aggressive in Ethereum because we're still against the daily rotation zone, not outside of it as we are in Bitcoin, but you can easily use these key level pullbacks and rotations back up as adds and then scale out and look to re-add on the next rotations back down. Might be getting a slight divergence here, so I'd be watching for the little bigger pullback on Ethereum unless it turns around and pushes to really quick highs here and blows out this divergence. You can see higher high and lower high in the RSI, so it might be in for a pause or at least to pull back to that 286 level. So we have for you on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.